Hello there. How are you? Well, I can't even talk. Such a great start to an episode. Anyway, hello there. This is my new series, hopefully, where I will be doing tutorials on how to build good in different things. So today our topic is houses. Now I've just built two small houses, as you can see. This is more in a classical style, and this is more in a modern style. I will not show you how to build them. It would take all the way too long for one video, so I'm just going to show you how they're basically built, you know. So this is supposed to be a garage door, you know. You can't really go through it, but still, whatever. I used these white iron trapdoors instead of the normal trapdoors because I think these look a bit better with the white and dark design of this house, you know. Here's just the floor of the upside thing, whatever. I don't know. Here is the garage, really. There's random bookshelf just for decoration. Now, I can't speak. A reminder: I am not doing interior design today. Today, just like two small houses, just as an example for my series, and just a little window so you can watch out. What? Yeah. Here's a little pond I made just because ponds are nice, you know, and lots of flowers because flowers just look awesome in every way. That sounds weird, but sure. More flowers because flowers are awesome. This is supposed to be like one of those water disposal things, you know. Like they're usually, if it rains, the water usually doesn't like flow down; it stays up here. So let's just pretend this is a sure, whatever. Anyway, still, there's a water disposal thing. Yes. Here's just some little railing and all that kind of. Okay. From the inside, you really don't have too much space to work with, but it still looks pretty nice, you know. You do have, I mean, I built this in another world, and I had a kitchen right here, a dining table here, a kind of bedroom here, a computer here, and just random stuff over here. Real nothing special. This is quite a nice design. You just have glass all over around this door, which is, by the way, a dark oak wood door, and I just love these doors. I just find them to be so awesome, you know. And here we have the roof. Now I personally like this design where you have like glass and then these redstone lamps. I still just love this texture on these lamps. I just love them. Just oh my god. Now to make this texture is not too much the same. In example, if I only would have used quartz, it would have looked pretty weird. So I've used these dark oak wood planks up and above these black windows, just to give it some texture, you know. And no, I have not copied anyone. I think all that I know is that I've built this myself. Here we have a little, like, I don't know, texture difference, just to give it from the front a little bit more white look. And if you go to the back here, it really would have been too much with this white line going all the way over there. Now remember, I'm not saying you have to build this now or anything like that. I'm just saying this is just an example. On this side, I guess it is a bit dark, but this just wouldn't have really blended in especially well with this quartz right here. It would have looked a bit weird, and then I would have needed to connect this with that, and it just would have looked a bit weirder. So I just have it like this. Now most of the living place is actually like here where we're walking. So yeah, and on to the next house. Now this was the modern style, remember that please. And yes, you can fall off here because I don't know, you just want to. And next house, that one. this is a more classical, but not really classical. I mean, you've got these bricks here that you don't really see bricks in a lot of old houses. This is just a bit more detail, you see, like all that kind of thing just going on at the same time, and you know, I like more classical style of houses. Like, nothing wrong with that one over there, but I personally would like to live in this one instead of that one. You might call me crazy, but whatever. Here I just added some little detail about putting jungle leaves on top of glowstone, and it just gives a quite nice, you know, detail at night, which I really do like. So yeah, let's see now. Here's we do have in upstairs, unlike the other design. Here's just one small window, and there's quite many windows otherwise, except that one small, which no one truly likes. Half slab floor, although like on the top side of a block, so yeah. And I think it looks pretty nice from the inside when you have these bricks and the oak wood, and I just think it looks pretty cool. Then you have this kind of funny looking stair, I think. You do have to jump, but it saves a lot of space. I mean a lot. And here, up here, you can really build whatever you want. I personally think it's a quite nice little place, you know. Has the theme going on with it. I can't even speak today. Oh my god, I can't speak. Now, you might have already seen it. These are upside down cobblestone stairs. These are just normal oak wood stairs. And I just think it gives quite a nice like depth to this thing, you know. Like I'll just give an example. If I wouldn't have used these stairs, it would have looked like that. It's not bad, but I prefer these stairs. Again, with stairs, there you go. Yeah, I also used these bricks on the roof just to give it some more texture, you know. Texture. It's always nice, except if they interfere with each other too much, then it looks just a bit derpy. Here's just a little window, and here's pretty much the same window beneath it, and there's really no big difference in these two. It just looks pretty neat, if you ask me. And once again, I did not copy these houses, I built them myself, my own design. You may use them. I don't know. Anyway, so that's about it for this one, and I will be doing more in a couple of, I don't know what. Yeah. Right, bye. Hope you have a great day, and I'm off doing random